I said they'd be able to, you know, get a big lead here, and we'll see if that comes to fruition. But this will be Na'Vi versus fnatic on Inferno. Na'Vi need these wins, sitting at 5-5. fnatic sitting at 10-3. So fnatic sitting comfortably, but Na'Vi just definitely need to start pumping out some wins. Been on break for a little bit, so we'll see if that's affected their play, or maybe they're just boot camping. Who knows? But oh boy, pistol round gonna be big here. JW up, Banana does end up finding a little bit of damage to Starks. Zeus pushing up mid. Yeah, finds the big kill onto Pronax, and he just backs right on off, getting lit up there. They do end up chasing him down. The Tech 9 from Olofmeister, and JW just gonna trade it out. It's gonna be a 3-on-3.
They're just getting aggressive on these guys. They are not giving up whatsoever, and now the bomb is switching down over towards the A bomb site. Of course, Guardian will be aware of that, because have a look at his other two teammates. They are more than aware that this push is going in towards A, as they've wrapped completely down Banana now and are making their way through mid. 2 kills going away off fnatic, and as soon as I say that, Crims will get another one, taking down C. So nice 3 kills in a row there from fnatic, and what looked like a really great position from Na'Vi, just getting aggressive on mid and pushing down, didn't work out for them in their favour. They only picked up a couple of frags before having to backtrack as fnatic got aggressive, and they were awarded for their aggression.
I'm kind of really surprised at how that went. I did not think that, you know, even with Zeus's miracle push up mid, that it would end up turning out like that. But fnatic recover nicely, and Olofmeister's Tech 9 too, putting in some big work there. So we see the buy coming in from the fnatic side. They just go for like a Mac 10, a UMP. Just stick Olofmeister back onto the Tech 9 as well, and they're just good to go. They have an AK in there mixed in with the Khalil. So in terms of gunpowder, they're looking pretty strong. The Na'Vi side, they'll have to go with pistol armor, and it's gonna be tough for them right now. No one's sitting towards apartments, so there could be a sneaky push up there from that 7-man in Olofmeister if he really wants to go for it.
Yeah,
which
well, it's interesting how, it's interesting. I like the way that Edward and Guardian are both playing right next to each other. They were both playing on Arch there for a while, suspecting that fnatic could be coming in and trying to get control of the area. And we can just see now, if you have a look on the A bomb site in the top left-hand corner, of course, you can just see that the setup's slightly changing as they're starting to get some more information. So as you did point out, it is going to be an armor and pistol buy coming in from the CT side. Edward's going to get aggressive, and he's going to get rewarded for it. Down goes Olofmeister, and he's going to pick up that Tech 9, or the Rec 9, as some people have dubbed it, as the fnatic Swedish side make their way out towards Arch.
Ooh, Flusher just got destroyed there with the dink, but alright, they're pushing through. They're going to Archers. They're going to make their way through CT and B. As they go through, they find Starix, and oh, they just destroy him. And behind them, though, is C's with that CZ. He does pick off one. It'll be a 3-on-3. They're so lit right now.
Oh, low they are. I know, right. 26 HP for JW, 11 for Crims. Flusher down, but it doesn't look like it's going to matter too much, as Edward will be the last one left alive, but there's only 8 seconds left on the bomb, on the clock even. The bomb will go planted, as Edward does pick up that AK-47.
This is doable.
I think he's going for this. He's doing, look, he's even got armor as well. This is a really good position for him here. He could do this.
So he's got to decide which approach he wants to go for right now. There's one person watching off and towards construction. The other one's on Banana. So he doesn't see anything from the back of sight, and gonna go for the call of saving, I guess. Without a kit, too, it'd be pretty tough to play the clock, seeing as to how well positioned fnatic are. And he retreats, but he's gonna catch Flusher. Okay, so gets the exit frag there, and we'll be able to save this AK. And both him and Crims are on a 3K, so no hunting going out. But that'll be fnatic with 2 in a row. Once we get into the buy rounds in the 4th round, that's where we're going to see some really interesting stuff.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And the fact that Na'Vi in that 2nd round did do so much damage, they're going to come away happy from that, obviously, you know. And that's the whole name of the game here on CS. If you are new to the game, a lot of it's about the war of attrition, as one of my fellow UK casters, James, calls it. And it's all about trying to break the opponents, break their economy, and force them down to using those measly little pistols. So Edward is going to be able to save that AK-47 and armor as well. So expect him to play a crucial role. And have a look at this. He's going to be the only person holding A, whilst 4 people go over towards B, but he's going to get knocked down to 15 HP, and that was not a good time to peek. JW was more than aware of it, and they're already making their way up towards 2nd mid and mid as well, and see what information they can get over towards A.
Yeah, they got to be really careful with that AK. I don't think Edward can afford to lose that right now. Starix does pick off Flush after losing Seized, and they should have a good tell of what's going on here, but not really gonna bite just yet. They're not rotating back to B. They're gonna be just pushing straight up mid here. JW towards Arches. Here's some stats. Just pre-fires the corner, taking down Zeus. He will get rushed down by this Tech 9. And, alright.
Wrong time to pick a smoke grenade out there, as there was another CT player in, but still it's a 3-on-2 situation. They have picked up another AK-47, and Edward, as we spotted out earlier on, getting tagged very, very heavily by JW, is going to opt to save that AK-47, sorry, which is a good decision, and we should see Na'Vi buying in round number 4. But still, they've done some okay damage to the Fnatic squad here. Flusher and JW will, of course, have to rebuy in the next round, but this is going to be a 3-0 lead in favour of the Swedes. And Crims is already having a great game. He's got 5 frags, no deaths to his name whatsoever. So good stuff coming in from the former LGB man. And this is a great start here for Fnatic, of course, because they're on the less favoured T side. If they can pick up that pistol round and pick up the 2 rounds to convert after that, they're already rocking and rolling.
Yeah, Na'Vi definitely need to start getting the ball rolling for themselves right now, but let's see how this goes. M4 AKs saved up from the past few rounds. They're going to full buyout nades and stuff, and this is where the boys separate from the men to see if they can bring this back in here. And Seized can't even afford head armor, neither can Stark, seeing as to how they are just going to be fully buying up. So just taking really defensive positions too.
Yeah, I mean, just quickly on that note with the head armor, of course, you've got to take into account that they should know that Fnatic have got those AK-47s. So even if they do have head armor, it's not going to make too much of a difference against the AKs, because, of course, the AK, if it's accurate, the first shot goes straight into your head. You're dead whether you've got head armor or not.
True. So, you know, you can always just fully buy up body armor anyway. It's just not even get head armor anymore. Just go full body armor. But let's see, Flusha here on top of the cart right now, trying to do some damage to the man on spools, just destroys Starrix, and oh boy, he's gotta back off there. But the bomb hasn't been revealed yet, and JW with this AWP too, still trying to crouch speak up. Meanwhile, there's some steps being heard by Guardian here. He hasn't had the chance to touch an op just yet. He's been, you know, trying to get the rounds for his team, but it's just looking a bit tough right now. There's 2 currently towards Boiler too, and it looks like Fnatic taking it slow, man, making them sweat it out, man. They're pulling a Na'Vi on Na'Vi, just playing the round slow. 30 seconds on the clock. This is going to be a tight timing for them to get into the site and get the bomb down. And we got that incendiary coming out. Crims is going to take some serious damage from that. Yeah, they got to go now. They're going to make it to B.
That Molotov came down just at the perfect second there from Na'Vi, and in comes the push. It looks like areas are smoked off, but Edward boosted up the top here, is in a nice place. Flush is just going to try and fake that things could be going down over towards B. He's not actually faking it, because suddenly all the action is going over towards them. With 8 seconds left on the clock, they've got to try and get the bomb down. C's doing some great work, and they will just about get it down, I do believe. Yes, bomb planted with 2 seconds left on the clock. Great take here from Fnatic, but I think Na'Vi have got to go for this retake, if I'm quite honest. Well, JW gets the starting frag there onto Guardian, and that's big. 3 players left, all tag here for the Fnatic side, and it looks like, well, they were initially going to challenge it, but once again, it looked like Na'Vi just allowed Fnatic to get into some good after-plant positions there, and that was pretty much it. 4-0 to Fnatic. Yeah,
that was rather interesting, that take. So JW just manned up, jumped into the site, took the man out behind stack, and really opened up that site with that play. So well played by him. Definitely the savior of that round, allowing to get that bomb plant. And like you said, 4-0. Na'Vi losing the gun round now, going to be on the eco, or they could force buy, but that would be a really interesting force buy. So save one more. Oh no, just buy. Okay.
Well, this is the thing. This is why it's interesting. But it's because they know that obviously Fnatic are on. They know what Fnatic can do on this map, and they also know how badly they need to perform well on the CT side. You know, it's if they have a great T side, then obviously they can bring this back. But if they don't, and you know they are on the more favoured side here to start things off, this isn't the best of starts for them. So, I mean, some would argue that maybe it's a bit too early to force buy like this. But this is once again a crucial round here for Na'Vi, because if they lose this force, they are right back to pennies.
Tough times for Na'Vi right now, and you know, that break maybe hurting them a little bit, but everybody needs some time off from here and there. We do have, again, I thought they were going for the boost on top of the roof there, but I'm not going for it right now. And the bomb has made its way towards Alton. They're pushing up. Smoke's coming out towards B, I believe. Oh no, actually just going straight up mid. Zeus is here in a great spot with that boost, and if he peeks out, this could be a great timing for him. Can he get one? Guardian will find the first. Second will go to Zeus. Bomb is down, and that should force some rotations. They smoke him off immediately and just retreat.
But this is a great start coming in. Have a look at have a look at Seized. Once again, he's pushed down. He's got banana control. Fnatic aren't even looking there, and he just destroys 2 of them. What are Fnatic doing? I mean, come on, guys. They should know this of all things. Even when they're pushing and they're a couple of men down, they've given up complete banana control and just allowed C's to push down there, completely happily with no contention whatsoever. Clean sweep coming in for Na'Vi, no casualties whatsoever. Exactly what the doctor ordered.
A big flip-flop from the last 4 rounds, so well played by them, and a good hold there by Guardian and Zeus, so using that boost effectively and getting the first 2 frags, dropping the bomb, and Fnatic kind of scrambled around a little bit, and not watching their back is a rather uncharacteristic as well, and Starks just really capitalized on that. So now we get Guardian with the AWP as well, and he's looking to bring that straight down mid and try to get those initial openings, but nobody peeking out this time, and JW will meet him on stairs. Sick little gap he covers, taking out Guardian, and I said it would be a fun matchup to watch, but JW making it look like child's play, man. And now sees 2 falling over towards B. Pronax opening it up, and Starks here on spools. He's going to have to be the hero right now, taking down Flusha, but he's going to get run down very quickly.
Well, the problem is look how far spread the Fnatic guys are as well, because there's still players over towards
Oh my god.
Starks, though, with 3. Nice hold on the B bomb site. Will it be enough? It's now a 2-on-2 situation as the bomb is making its way over towards A, because this is the thing that they had to be careful of. Zeus peeks around the corner and knocks off the head of Olofmeister, leaving JW the last one left alive. He is over on the A bomb site with, I believe that's going to be Zeus, and it will be. It's now a 1-on-1 situation, and the bomb is going to go down, but what a round this has been.
Starks with 10 health, going to look for this retake, going to be going against the AWP of JW, and JW not looking behind him right now. Starks, he could make this one work if he stays as patient as he needs to be. JW crouching, looking towards the smoke. Uh-oh. X-ray is such a good thing right now. Starks, he can't see him. He sees him on the mini-map, and oh no! Oh, JW clutching that one out and using the minimap to his advantage there, because you can see as soon as the smoke fades, that red dot appears, and he played it perfectly. Starks, unfortunately, couldn't do it.
JW best, great stuff from that man, clutching out the round there with the 1 versus 2, I do believe that was, to secure the 5th round here for Fnatic. Got to give some credit to Starks there, although he wasn't able to pick up that last kill onto JW and defuse the bomb. He did pick up a really nice 3k just to completely shut down the already great push coming in for Fnatic there single-handedly. But have a look at this, despite Fnatic winning the round, you can see that they're on a really weird buy here. They've got a Mac 10 and a UMP as well, so their money is not great at the minute, but they've got 2 entry frags here, and it looks like they're going to get another one, so we can see Edward and Guardian, the last 2 left alive, rotating over towards B.
This is a good rotation, but it's not fast enough, man. Edward wasn't there in time. He's going to look to go right through the smoke here. He could find one off guard, taking down JW, but falling to Olofmeister right afterwards. At least no bomb plant. Like you said, it was a weird mix buy, but just make it the most of their economy, I guess. So Na'Vi back down to being on the eco and in a really tough spot here, giving up so many rounds on the CT side. Not what you're looking for right now.
No, and obviously that heartbreaking loss in round number 6, I do believe it was there. Those are the types of rounds that they maybe should be picking up. I believe Flusha was only on a Tech 9 in that round. I know that's not exactly the most crucial element there, but they just won the last round. They needed to make sure that they could hold a bomb site, and Fnatic were just all over the map and all over the power, really, to be honest. Although Starix did shut things down, we saw Olofmeister lurking over towards A and just distracting Na'Vi, and well, as we go into round number 8, it is just going to be pistols here as Crim starts things off onto CT. That's going to pick up 2 there before Olofmeister takes down Zeus. So once again, full control of the B bomb site here. They've just had, for the most part, relative ease getting into here, apart from that one round which we pointed out earlier on. Edward and Guardian, they do not have any armor whatsoever. They've just got a couple of P250s, so you would imagine they're just going to try and look for the exits here.
Yeah, at this point, they're camping out towards A too. They have P250s, maybe just looking to save up the extra $200 there, but Flusha just jumping down onto Edward and taking his gun now, so a little bit of salt in the wound as well. You got Guardian, he's going to take down one, but falling to Flusha again, and jeez, this is not looking good. Crims as well, using that UMP, getting the extra little bit of bonus money from that, is going to help out a ton. And will he keep using it? No, he drops it.
No, he's
yeah,
going to get rid of it now. Yeah, he should know that Naras Vincere at least going to force up here, even if they can't do a full buy. And we can see the pharmacists coming out. Just have a look at the economy there. I mean, they're struggling just to keep on to 3 digits after buying, a couple of things that they need here now, I guess. So we are going to see a Farmas in the hands of Zeus. No Orcs once again, just because they haven't got the economy to do anything with it. That HE grenade down mid will knock Pronax down to 84, but not too much damage done. And of course, they've got to be careful peeking mid there, because they know JW on T-steps can do some damage. But But once again, it looks like a lot of attention coming in here from the Swedes over towards Banana, and they've got quite aggressive, and they just... Na'Vi have got to back right off here. They've got to stay passive.
They do. This is no longer times for pushing. This is times for letting them play into your hands. So use the smokes, abuse the fact that you have the clock on your side, but it doesn't even seem like fnatic really worry about the clock. Last 10 seconds, doesn't matter. Just rush into the site, get the bomb plant, big deal. So we do have flusha here, waiting a banana, hiding in Cubby, and they get a bunch of information from that, so they should be wary of an A take now, or an A execute, depending on what you want to term it. But alright, smokes coming on in, and now fnatic, this is their time to shine. They do smoke off arches too, so this straight up truck side take is going to be a little bit tougher. There was Edward in pit, holding that truck angle, taking out Pronax, and oh, Crims gets dinked out too. Edward, he can't see him through the back of that window there, but will find him on the edge. Coming up from behind, Cease finds one, but gets traded out again, and now it's a JW versus Zeus, one-on-one. JW with the open hand, tries to get the flick, can't get it, and Zeus, can he make this one work? 39 health, he dinked him out, and no, JW's running away. It's so close, trying to get him through the box as well. JW just giving up, going to the pistol, and taking down Zeus, and oh my lord. JW the clutch master today.
All Zeus needed to do there was hide. Like, he just needed to try and waste time. Just try and not let JW get the bomb down or take off his head with the AWP. But suddenly he got pushed, and there was only 15 seconds or so left on the clock. I'm not too sure how Zeus lost that round, unfortunately. For Na'Vi, they are going to be on an eco, and they are going to be punished for losing that round. And what looked like a really great hold on the A bomb site. And once again, I believe it was Seized who wrapped down... Banana and went up through mid, just didn't work out for them, so they are back onto an eco here, but look at that shot from Guardian. Olaf Meister out for the count. Alright,
so it's a good way to open up a round, but at this point, I don't think it's going to be enough, but we'll see how the T side plays out here. Guardian, with that Deagle, finding himself a 2K here. Crims pushing up apartments as well. Could be met by Zeus's CZ, so... we'll see how that goes for him. Pronax as well, making his way to Boiler, and the bomb has been dropped out alt. It hasn't been revealed just yet. Pronax looking for this push, making sure that the site is safe to go into, but he gets dinked out. He's got to be very careful right now, and Guardian too salvaged up that AWP from JW. So he's going to find one coming out of apartments, and he's on a 3K right now, so this Deagle buy for him worked out phenomenally. Pronax pushing out to a truck too, and... as he makes his way over, that takes out Guardian. Oh no, that's a big gun to lose. Edward though coming on the flank, and Zeus as well from balcony will be able to clean up the rest of that round, save the AWP, and okay, Na'Vi finds something, but they still need more. They need to win out.
I don't think we can emphasize enough just how important that round was for Na'Vi, not only for their money and just being able to pick up those rifles, those 3 rifles, the AWP and the 2 AK-47s, just to help out with their economy as a whole, but also for the grand scheme of the half and the game as well. 2 rounds out of 11 on the CT side simply isn't good enough. I know you're facing up fnatic, arguably one of the top 2 teams in the world at the minute. They are certainly the top team in Season 17 of ESEA here, but still, you've got to put up a fight on the more favoured side, and Na'Vi have just been showing it in glimpses every now and again. It looks like for the first time Na'Vi are actually going to start to trade with the fnatic guys as they push up aggressively over towards Banana. Usually they just back right off and let fnatic have good control of it until they back right down themselves, but it's back and forth action here, all havoc ensuing in Banana, and it looks like Na'Vi will come out victors in that little engagement.
Alright, getting that man advantage, but we've seen fnatic clutch these ones out, so we'll see. Zeus here, taking down one as soon as he tries to push towards truck. JW going for the peek down alt, not alt, excuse me, down arches, but does not like the end of that trade as he gets put down to 7. flusha to try to push in with this bomb into apartment, and this round looking all but done, but I'm not going to count off fnatic this round just yet. So, just simple taps to those AKs and you're good to go.
You can never count out fnatic. That's what I've learned the hard way when I have counted them out and around, and suddenly they just come back and do something pretty darn crazy, and it's looking like they are on that form today. They are actually going to go for this. Looks like it could be a mistake though. Edward does take off the header, flusha, leading Mr. JW. We know he can clutch, but he's not going to be able to clutch here as Seas does wrap through over towards Arch and secure the 3rd round here for Na'Vi. So only 1 casualty once again, great for their economy. And as we go into round number 12, the Swedes will be on an eco here, so let's see how many Rec 9s they put in their hands and see what damage they decide to do with them. And I mean, I know we've had conversations about it before, I always do with other casters recently, but this Tech 9 is an interesting one. It's I think it's quite nice of fnatic here just to only go for 2 of them, because the 5 Tech 9 buy and just storming onto a bomb site I just think is a bit too much at the minute. But have a look at this. We've got Na'Vi with 3 players on the B bomb site, but all the action's going over towards apps.
Uh-oh. This apps take completely throw Na'Vi off guard, so Let's see, everybody pushed up here. They're kind of clumped up right now, covering their bases too by looking back towards ult. And I guess it's going to be a bit of a timing thing for them. They'll wait out the clock just a little bit and really try to throw Na'Vi off guard. They do rotate one back in. Guardian going to take one down on apartments. Jumping on balcony with a Tech 9, showing no fear. Pronax does get mowed down. And like you expect most eco rounds, it's just a quick blaze of glory, and then fnatic end up losing that one out.
It was really good information once again from Na'Vi, and this is something I've really got to give them credit for, is that they have been getting great information on Banana. Even if they don't always hold the B site, and even if fnatic do get control of Banana at times when they push up aggressively, we saw Na'Vi in that last round, albeit an eco. They just pushed straight down Banana when they realised that fnatic weren't initially contesting it, got the information that there was absolutely nobody on the T side in Banana, so they smoked the bottom of it, where we just see that smoke coming in now, actually right down at the bottom here where Flusher is, and then just says, guys, it's going to be an A. There's nobody over towards Banana whatsoever. Watch yourselves, because they're going to come in hot and fast over towards A. So 4-8 now. Na'Vi starting to wake up and look a bit stronger as we go into round number 13.
So, right now, again, another apartment play. Guardian tries to peek out. He gets blinded completely there. Gets the reverse flash out. He's going to get rushed down, though. Olafester tries to, but Guardian just destroys him with the AWP. Flusha pushing through. He's got the help of Crims as well, and then Pronax coming out truck side, and this A-take working in their favor, but the bomb, it's back towards ult. Huh.
Always a good decision when you push a bomb site to pick up the bomb and take it with you, because look at StarX.
Oh,
StarX with 2, destroying them, and now it's a 2-on-2. That was a big mistake from the Swedes. Who would have thought it?
Who would have thunk it? But C's now too, coming out of library. StarX going big with the ult play, and it's now all left in the Crims with 9 health. The 9-man not looking doable right now. What a blunder.
I hate calling fnatic sloppy, because it just seems like a word that shouldn't be used in a sentence with fnatic, but come on, if you're going to push a bomb site, make sure you've got the bomb. It's going to be a clean sweep up from the final 2 players of Na'Vi, securing their 5th round, and then are starting to bring this one back. Of course, even if fnatic do lose these last 2 rounds and we do go to an 8-7 final score after the first half, fnatic can be happy. They are not going to be disappointed whatsoever with 8 rounds on the T side here, but still, you know, got to give credit to Na'Vi once again there. Great work to be able to clutch that round up, and they force fnatic onto another eco.
Alright, so let's see what else is going to go down here. They're going for the eco, straight up banana here, and that flashbang just destroyed them, but they're just going to mow him down. This is a pretty simple round here. Nade kill 2, a little fancy, and Na'Vi 6-8, looking good for a 7-8 right now.
And again, great work, considering the fact that fnatic had so much dominance of this game. Let's not forget they were, I believe, 6-1 up at one point, and they were really looking like they could absolutely storm this half. The fact that Na'Vi have woken up and said, okay, we're here to play some Counter-Strike is great. So this is the last round of the first half. No AWPs in the hands of JW. I'm not too sure if he had the economy for it by the looks of things. No, they didn't have enough as a team to buy it. So it is going to be 5 AK-47s, and we've got a double AWP set up here on the CT side.
And Guardian as well, looking to go for this banana play. He gets pushed up and mollied off, and Flusha not even checking his back. He looked up mid and just gets caught off guard.
Well, again, another great banana hold coming in from Na'Vi. They've just got good control of it once again, and they can call out that information instantly. Just that one player in banana can call out the information, look, there's nobody here, it's going to be an A. So we already see StarX making a quick rotation through CT spawn. Zeus is going to get forced out just from the little cubby area, and JW will pick up the kill. So nice stuff from fnatic, answering back straight away. Now it's a 4-on-4.
Oh man, even with StarX getting caught with the nade in the hand, sees with the AWP, you gotta pick off JW, and it's a 3-on-3, so, you know, fnatic do even it up just a bit. And Edward now gonna stop the bomb carrier. He picks up a double, looking for the triple to end it, and alright, we're gonna hit the half now. And 8-7, Na'Vi recovered quite a bit.
And my game has crashed, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's okay, so did mine, so we just gotta reconnect in real quick.
Yeah. So 8-7 will be the halftime score, and Dan, I was actually going to say, like, I after the first few rounds, I didn't want to say anything too early, and I'm glad I didn't, because when it was about 6-1, I was going to try and call you out a bit. I'm not going to lie and just go, you sure you're going to stay confident with that score, Dan? You sure you're going to go for a 16-12 in favour of Na'Vi? But all credit to them, they started to bring it back. The thing is now, of course, is that they're on the less favoured side. They are moving to that T side, as we do know. So they've got to ensure here that they pick up the pistol and try and keep that roll of momentum that they've been doing so far.
Yep, so let's see how this goes. This is gonna be tight, if I want to say a 16-12. This is going to be very tight. Fnatic.
Are you still here, good sir? Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you. Hello?
Okay. I'm not too sure if you guys can hear me.
No, I can hear you. That's weird.
Oh, you're good.
I don't know. I don't know
Did
what's
you not
going
hear
on.
me for a second there? Or could I not hear you? I'm not too sure what happened, if that was a technical
Oh, I know what I have to
difficulty.
do. I have to real quick. Hold on.
It's fine.
Okay, now we're good. Cool.
Right, now we're good. Apologies about that, guys. We should be live in the pistol. Apologies about that. It's a few technical difficulties, but we are back live. We do not halt the action here at ESEA. So thank you so much for joining us. If you are just joining the stream, my name is Chewwy. Joined alongside me is my good friend EGAD, bringing you the European broadcast this evening. And it looks like we've got only one kill so far on the pistol, but look at how low Starix is. One single point of health.
And there is one pushed up mid here. Crim's trying to get some information on this flank. He finds C's but doesn't find the headshot. And uh-oh, that gives away a lot here. Zeus turning around, finding Olafmeister. Pronax is trying to retreat or look to defend this A site. He finds one. Can he get the second there on balcony? Starks with 1 health getting tapped away. The bomb plant coming in. Guardian's going for it. It'll be a 3-on-3. He gets taken down. And now it's all up onto the T's to retake this site, though. Pronax not going to stick this defuse just yet. Zeus getting one. Pronax with the backup there of Flusha. They will be able to hold this one out, and Flusha gets the defuse as well. So a 5k, an ace for Pronax on that round. A monstrous round.
That's exactly what you need from your strat caller, from your captain. I do believe Pronax is actually the lowest player with the ADR score on Fnatic, but that just shows that he's not just a guy who can call out rounds and who can bring up the strats when needed. This guy can darn well play exactly what Fnatic wanted there to start off their second half here, and that means that Fnatic, of course, have won both of the pistol rounds here, and although Na'Vi aren't out of it, and we are only into round number 17 now, just losing both pistol rounds is, you know, obviously such a crucial thing that you have to take into account in the whole grand scheme of the game here on Inferno.
Well, I was trying to be fancy and follow the smoke grenade, and it kind of got stuck on it.
Oh, not good. They fixed that. Valve
I thought they did.
That, and yeah, they did fix it, and then suddenly it's just appeared again out of nowhere. So hopefully it won't be too long before it goes back. Hashtag blame EGAD in the chat.
We're good.
Okay, we're good. We're back. It's not too broken this time. But have a look at this buy coming in from Na'Vi. They've actually forced it with 2 AK-47s because they planted in the last round. And they've also got 3 Tech 9s. So they are not holding back here in round number 17.
Why not? Just go all out, man. They need to get some momentum going. Pistol armor, AK armor too. That's going to be interesting. So going for this B take is going to be rather tough. They have 2 smokes and a bunch of flashes they can make up rain on in at any point. So let's see when they want to do it. Playing the slow game like Fnatic did to them, but they're Na'Vi, they're the inventors of it. And we'll see how it goes. So they stick one up mid too. They do not want to get flanked out again. Like that flank last time, the push up to Banana from Fnatic worked out so well. So we have a smoke coming in to block off Truck, making a little bit of noise, maybe going to force rotation. They also have the 5-minute Flusha waiting for his call out of which side he wants to go to. So they get the pop flash off the wall, and that's going to blind quite a few of them. Oh god, they're all blind right now. This is like a shooting range for Olafmeister. He gets a double kill. And now it's a 2-on-4. They're trying to still take this B site. The AKs are shown. Olafmeister though with this UMP, he makes so much money. $2,400 extra because that $800 bonus. So working out like a charm.
4k hold there for Olafmeister. And guys, if you wanted a lesson in how to hold B, that was it. Absolutely perfect stuff. That flash off the wall and then just peeking with the UMP was incredible. He got them all blinded. I'm pretty sure all 4 of them had white lights dazzling in their eyes, and he was rewarded for it with 4 big kills.
I meant 3,200. It's 800 times 4.
Your maths is almost as bad as mine and Kynite's last week, where we thought the game was done, but it wasn't. And Flusha coming in quickly, racks up 3. JW gets another one onto Guardian as well. Clean sweep coming in for the Swedish squad of Fnatic. It was a full eco coming in from Na'Vi, so you do have to take that into account. But Fnatic evidently wanting to get this game done quickly because they weren't holding back there. They got aggressive, and now they're 11-7 up here.
Oh boy. So, you know, great recovery by Fnatic despite the big loss of rounds, but this is the big buy round for Na'Vi, even despite their last buy round. They really got to make this work. This is not looking good. Fnatic are kind of having the way on the CT side, and what do you expect? They're a really, really good CT-sided team, and JW2 has an AWP in his hand, so you gotta keep a really big eye out for that. Edward with a nice flash over mid does take down Flusha, and that does open up Archside, so this take on A is still manageable. Wolfmeister 2 trying to flash his way in, and I believe they're gonna meet. No, he's behind a smoke, so they're looking to go straight to CT.
Yeah, well, you saw where he flashed off, he smoked off there, and actually, instead of actually smoking the arch, he actually smoked just past it. He's going to catch him off guard here, but JW takes down Guardian. Edward is going to respond, but Crim's already rotated off that B bomb site because fnatic were aware of exactly where that smoke was placed, and Olofmeister's found the bomb, so this is not looking good here for the Na'Vi squad. Starix and Zeus will be the last two left alive. One is coming in from mid now, and that will be Starix taken down for the count. Zeus, the last one left alive in a 1 versus 3, and look at this crossfire setup coming in. He does take down the head of Olofmeister, but they know exactly where he is now. He's picked up the bomb. He's going to backtrack his way over towards B, and he will be met by Crims if he does decide to go that direction. But with 32 seconds left on the clock and money not sitting pretty here, he's either got to go for this now or just save this AK-47. But again, this is the time to risk things here, because they've not got many rounds and their money's going to be broken if they don't win this one.
He's got to decide which side he wants to go to right now. Going through truck side, he could catch JW by surprise. So he's right in front of him right now.
JW doesn't know he's there.
Oh, he's behind him. Oh, he's going to go for the plant. No, JW's going to hear that. Uh-oh. Oh, he stops.
He stopped. He stopped and there wasn't enough time on the clock. JW picks up another finishing kill on the A bomb site. Zeus didn't check his corners. JW didn't hear him. He heard the bomb being planted, though, and I bet that must have absolutely scared the bejeebers out of him, because he was like, how did he get onto the site without me hearing him? But it is going to be the 12th round there for fnatic, and as we said, he did have to risk that simply for the fact that Na'Vi are so low on cash, and if he'd have picked up that 1 versus 2 clutch, that would have been absolutely huge. Unfortunately, it wasn't the case here for Na'Vi, and after a really great ending to the first half, fnatic once again just starting to steamroll them a bit, I think it's fair to say, and Na'Vi once again, as we said, back down to pistols.
And Tech9's like little hand rifles, so we'll see. They flash their way in towards B here, pushing through that smoke, and it looks like they're going to go for it. They got to be careful they don't walk into the firing range again. That nade, the molly, everything doing so much damage. Zeus still takes one with him, and the bomb doesn't get shut off just yet, and they catch JW on a flank. Wow, he just got wrecked by that. So the Rec 9 going to work. They pick up an AWP, they put it in Starks' hand, and it's a 3-on-4. This is more than Na'Vi could have hoped for in this round.
Yeah, well, Starix has been able to pick up that AWP, and let's see what they decide to do now. Crims has actually been able to smoke off Banana right down into the middle section of it, which has allowed... so Crims has been able to push down there and get the information for the rest of his teammates who are on A, that nothing is happening initially over towards B. And it'll be interesting to know whether Na'Vi will be aware that Crims is potentially pushing down there as far as he had. So as we can see, Crims just over towards Sandbags at the end of Banana, and we've got one player, and I do believe that's Pit, and one player at the back of the A bomb site here for the fnatic side over on towards A, and in comes the push from the T's.
Oh, they see Pronax right now. He will take down C's. That nade did so much work for them. Edward jumping out of apartments and Starix with a 6 shot. Gonna take down Flusha. This site is completely open. It's a 3-on-1. The retake is on for Crims. We're gonna follow him around as he tries to make this work for him right now. He's got 2 members lit, so single task from the AK should be enough, but it's gonna be tough. Yeah, can't cover all those angles, and Guardian will clean him up, so... Na'Vi find a round. The economy still looking decent for fnatic, but I believe if they lose another round, it's not going to be good for them.
No, well, they've lost, I believe it's... sorry, they won 4 in a row.
But they've had a bye
before losing that. Yeah, before losing that that last one there that we just saw. But yeah, as you point out, they've lost quite a lot. So it's not going to be any AWPs coming down on the CT side, but on the other side, Guardian has been able to retain that AWP. We see the Swag 7 in the hands of Flusha, and let's see what we go into the next round. It is 12-8 the score here, so fnatic now only 4 rounds away, of course, from winning this game here and just advancing their ever-growing amazing record here. 10-3 these guys are so far, virtually guaranteed their spot at the LAN finals here. And have a look at this aggressive position coming in from both JW and Pronax. I always like this position here at the end of apps, upper apps here from Pronax, but JW just in bedroom as well with the Swag 7 in case they decide to get aggressive on the apps building.
Yeah, hiding in dark is pretty good. It really throws people off guard, especially when you're like a professional team. You don't really expect anybody to kind of use that spot, but when they do, it really could throw you for a loop. So you also get a lot of good information. You can hear a lot of steps from there. So I believe he's going to hear a little bit, and they're making their way up right now. And JW, he's in prime position here. Those little logs were blown out. He'll take down Edward, looking for another. Find Starks as he goes in for the push, and Oh, it might be shut down right now. Flusha with the bulldozer, the Mag 7. Gonna do so much damage there to Guardian. And 3 on 5. Flusha rushing forward. He gets himself a big double kill. And now it's all up to Seize. The 1 on 3. Pushing the Boiler. Pronex gets him out. And 13-8. The Na'Vi momentum put right back to a halt.
Yeah. I made a mistake. I actually thought that it was Flusha, who was in the bedroom area there, or Dark, but it was with the Swag 7, but it was actually JW. So apologies for that, but still, Flusha eventually made his presence over towards App and picked up 2 big kills with that Mag 7 to virtually finish things off. Seize tried to do as much damage as he could, and he did get 1 nice kill through the smoke, actually, right at the end, but it wasn't enough. Pronax finished off that last round, and now fnatic, once again, just advancing their lead. 13-8 will be the score. We see 2 Tech 9s on the T side here, so not sitting pretty. We've got an AWP in the hands of JW, and 1 still in the hands of Guardian here, but have a look, Guardian's already been tagged down to 40 HP.
And JW here and Boiler going to catch Starks for a loop. He gets a headshot there. Going to see Edward's gun wall bangs him down. Looking for another. Can the kid go big? He finds a third, but gets traded out, and he did the damage already to Na'Vi, and it's a 2 on 4. JW, the Wonder Child. God damn, what a player. So, Pronex going to find Seize. Olafmeister going to push through the smoke, but Guardian's ready and waiting, man. He's got the Hawkeyes, but doesn't find the second and Crims on Banana, so 14-8, maybe look like a 16-8. I think I might have been right on one side, at least, the score.
You said 16-12.
Oh, 12. I thought I said 16-8. Okay, I'm wrong.
Yeah,
I forgot.
Don't try and bring this one back, bro. Don't try and regain any sort of hope of bringing this prediction back unless suddenly Na'Vi can do something and win every round from now on, and then I'll give you it just because the 16-14 will be an epic ending if it does go that way. But a double AWP setup coming here, and have a look at this. Edward's gone for an AK-47, but this is almost a last-ditch hope here for the Na'Vi squad. They know that they are in trouble. They're actually going to rush right the way down Banana. The bomb's not there yet. And this is looking good here for Na'Vi. I'm liking it. 2 players left alive in Pronax and Flusha.
And they also have Flush over at CT. They can take him down. They do. Zeus gets that frag. And all right, bomb going to be planted in B. And 16-14, here we come. No, I'm just kidding. But bomb's going to be planted on top of Grill. And the retake is on here for Pronax. So let's see if he can do it. He's looking to push on the smoke, waiting for it to fade, actually. It gets re-smoked. So he's going to have a tough time throwing that nade. They can't really see his position right now, so he flashes over and just pushes anyway. He's got the balls to do it, and I give him props for that, but Starks cleans him up, and all right, 14-9. Na'Vi make the eco work, which is really nice. And now the money is a little bit skewed from the fnatic side.
It's not good. So that was a great round there for Na'Vi. Exactly what the Doctor ordered once again to pick up that eco round. That's actually the second eco that we've seen Na'Vi win, I do believe, in this game. So great stuff coming in from then. Obviously, the Tech 9s just proving their dominance or their overpowered status, in my opinion, if I'm quite honest here. But it has forced Fnatic down onto an eco. And once again, you know, Na'Vi knowing how close Fnatic are to the finish line have just got to take this one round at a time. But have a look from this mid-push. They had no idea that anybody was there. Pronax will pick up one. Edward and Zeus do respond, but JW's been able to get another kill and reward himself with an AK-47, and that aggression from Fnatic is why they are one of the best teams in the world.
Oh man, I'm surprised they're not rotating back from ults here. JW made his way into T apartments. If he jumps down here and finds Edward, oh, he doesn't need to jump down. He spots Edward. He's going for the repeat here. He's got to be really careful right now. JW and Flusha making this round work. They hurt the economy just a bit from the Na'Vi side, but they might not win the round, so we'll see. JW tries to repeat out. Starks cleans up a double. And 14-10. So Na'Vi, round by round, they gotta play it slow. Can't go fast. You gotta slow it down just a little bit. Tap the brake just a little.
If I think it was Seized who was at the top of T stairs there when Pronax just came around the corner with the CZ75 through the smoke and took his head off. If I had been Seized, I probably would have completely jumped out of my chair, and that would have scared the absolute crap out of me, because literally Fnatic just changed things up, didn't do what Na'Vi expected them to maybe do, and they suddenly came bursting down mid. Unfortunately, they didn't do too much damage, only got those first 2 initial kills before Na'Vi were eventually able to recompose themselves and guarantee their 10th round here, so double figures for the team. And it is going to be a buy here, coming in from the CT side of Fnatic once again.
And pushing up towards Boiler here. StarX, oh, not going to catch Olafmeister off guard. He had the AWP in hand, ready to go. And surprisingly enough, JW didn't have the AWP this time. But
well, this is the thing, because Olafmeister is more than comfortable as an AWP as well. Guardian will take down Pronax, but just on that point, you know, JW's a strong AWP, of course. He's one of the best AWPers in the world. But this is the thing. If he's not feeling it for whatever reason, or Olafmeister gets a nice spawn to get in a good position somewhere, Olafmeister is more than capable of picking up that gun.
Alright, so Guardian does respond with an APS kill of his own. And we do have Fnatic rotating over, so They're looking to be a bit of a stack right now. It'll be 4-on-4 still, but they have one man hanging on banana, and that's JW. And this take, they have plenty of nades for it. So we'll see how they go for it. Crim's right now hiding in arches, so... Can he make the peek? Yes, he can catch Zeus with a nade in his hands. Oh, that is always such a tough thing to see. The timing just so good there by Crim's ends. All right, smoking arches. They're trying to push through it. That's pretty ballsy in itself. Edward there getting lit up, and then they find the bomb from Seized, and now 1-on-4. It looks like this will be a 15-10, and maybe lights out for Na'Vi.
Certainly so. Match point it will be for the Swedish side. Just got a bit of GoTV there, lag there for a second, but I believe we are all good to go. As Edward is just going to see if he can save this AK-47. Of course, the money I don't think is... Well, it's okay. Na'Vi will be able to put some sort of force together here, but of course, Edward just being able to save that AK-47, all the grenades that he's got in hand, and his head armor as well is going to come in big. So let's see how the CT side set up. It is just going to be a single AWP setup. Once again, it looks like Olaf Meister is actually going to hold on to that. It'll be interesting to see where he goes, so we'll keep an eye on that player, but this is the last-ditch efforts coming in here from Na'Vi. They've got to win 5 on the trot just to take this game to overtime, and as we go into round number 26, let's see if they can do so.
It's going to have to be on Guardian, man. He needs to be the one pulling the trigger with this AWP. He tries to go out mid. Olaf Meister just feeling it right now. Just destroys Guardian on his peak, and it's a 4-on-5, and maybe, just maybe, this one's done. I did not think it'd be like this, but who knows. C's trying to make his way up mid too. He gets flashbanged out. Edward finds Pronax, and they're rotating flush him back in. He's looking for the man in pit. Can he get it? It's 3-on-4, and oh, he gets flanked out by Seized. That mid play actually working out. It keeps the smoke out for so long.
Perfect take there from Na'Vi. They just got those entry frags and didn't allow fnatic to respond whatsoever. That was a textbook Inferno A push from the T side here, and if they'd have been doing this a bit earlier on, this could well be a different scoreline, but this may just be delaying the inevitable. You never quite know. In comes the push from the CTs, and they are going to try and retake this, and now it's all going to be left up to Zeus. And how did Na'Vi lose that round? The bomb defuse is going to come in. The players are already leaving. They are not happy with the way that one ended. 16-10 will be the final scoreline, and what I jinxed it. Hashtag blame Chewwy, because I said that was a perfect A take, and then suddenly fnatic showing their dominance once again, absolutely destroying them, and that's going to be fnatic winning this. So they are now 11-3.